Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this video. Got a deal going on right now over at the RAZER store for the RAZER Phone 2, $499, save $300, limited time only, so you have to hurry. www.razer.com, RAZER store, $499 smackarulas for the RAZER Phone 2, already dropping in price. If that's a device you wanted, jump on it now. That's www.razer.com. It's a good looking device, in my opinion. You got front dual speakers, Dolby Atmos speakers, 5.7 inch IPS LCD display, 120 hertz ultra motion display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. Dual cameras with image stabilization, wireless fast charging, IP67 water and dust resistance, 4,000 milliamp battery. They do give you a 1-year limited warranty. And for those Verizon customers, because this smartphone will work with Verizon, if you take this smartphone into Verizon, they will give you a $250 prepaid MasterCard. So that's a decent deal, just for the fact that it works with Verizon, CDMA, not GSM. But yes, it works with GSM, primarily GSM, AT&T and T-Mobile customers. But the first gen did not work with Verizon. The second gen RAZER Phone 2 does, and that right there, folks, is a thumbs up. So right now, over at the RAZER store, once again, RAZER Phone 2, $499 smacks, save $300 smackarulas. Got 8 gigs of RAM. 8 gigs of RAM. Expandable memory. It's a lot of goodness there. I just wish they would have done even better with the cameras, and I think it would have done better, you know, for those that wanted it outside of gaming. Even though it was still aimed at gaming, they were trying to really get the attention of the average consumer. But for the price point they released it at, yeah, you got to do a little better with the cameras. You know, update after update isn't what a lot of people want to wait for. They don't want to wait for those updates, even though RAZER's been pretty good about updating the first gen RAZER phone that I have. But that's a waiting process, and some of you don't want that. Some of you want the goodness right away, and I understand it, especially for 800 smacks. You know what I'm saying? I get why a lot of you decided not to go for an $800 device that wasn't going to give you a great experience when it came to the cameras. A decent experience, but you want better than that. For 800 bucks, you want something along the lines of a Google Pixel experience. You want somewhere along the lines of a OnePlus 6T experience. And there's a lot of other smartphones out there that have really great cameras, whether it's the Mate series from Huawei, the most recent Mate series. That amount of money deserves to have a better experience in certain areas that, you know, especially with the RAZER phone, it just lacks in that area. So I get it. So when you start seeing price points drop to $499, then you really start to consider a smartphone like the RAZER Phone 2. So go check it out. The other thing is pre-orders go up today for the Sony Xperia 10 and 10 Plus. It's they're the new mid-rangers that now have taken the place of the XA series. Over at Amazon, B&H, and Best Buy, pre-orders are going on right now. The Xperia 10 that has a 6-inch 1080p LCD display is $349.99, and you have the 6.5-inch 1080p LCD Sony Xperia 10 Plus that is on sale right now for $429.99. Again, Amazon, B&H, Best Buy right now. Pre-orders are going on. you would almost think that the 6-inch would be big enough. 6.5-inch, that's more along my lines, but you want to save a little money. $349 for the 6-incher, $429. Well, let's call it what it is. $429.99, $430 for the 6.5-inch, $350 for the 6-inch. Both sporting 1080p displays. Again, IPS LCDs. You have it's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 630 on the 6-incher, 3 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, a 13 and a 5 megapixel camera on the rear, 8 megapixel on the front, a 2870 milliamp battery. That should have been probably a little bit larger. But if that smartphone is really well optimized, then battery life should be sufficient, efficient, and, well, the only way that we can find that is by having that device in hand and using it. So the Xperia 10 Plus is going to have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 636. So the smaller device 630, the larger device 636, 4 gigs of RAM instead of 3, 64 gigs of internal storage, expandable as well, 12 and an 8 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel front camera, 3000 milliamp battery. Now we got a bigger battery there, and both come with Android Pie. Both will have side-mounted fingerprint sensors, and this device, these devices, I should say, just like the RAZER Phone 2, will work with Verizon. It is Verizon certified. So for you Verizon customers, you got the RAZER Phone 2 that just dropped to $499. Okay, save 300 smacks and get a $250 prepaid MasterCard from Verizon too. When you bring that device in, make sure you bring the information with you, because some of these reps don't know some of these promotions. Trust me, I've walked in and mentioned promotions and they have no clue. So have your information, do your homework, bring it with you and show them in case they don't know. But yeah, just make sure you have everything ready to go in case there's any questions that come up from a Verizon rep. That way you get that $250 prepaid card for that RAZER phone. But here with the Sony Xperia 10 and 10 Plus, you will also be able to use them over at Verizon, which is awesome. So right now they're available in black and silver, and they'll be officially released on March 18th. A lot of information. The Xperia 10, 10 Plus, right now, pre-orders going on Amazon, B&H, Best Buy. The smaller variant is going to be 350 smacks. The larger, the 10 Plus, 430 smacks. Not bad pricing, and that's sort of around last year's series when it was the XA series. So not too bad for what you're getting. The Snapdragon 630, 636 from the hands-on that I've had in store with different smartphones with that chipset, smooth. Now, that's from a little bit of time. Some of you out there may have a smartphone with the 630 or the 636. Let me know what your experience has been and with that chipset. But I don't think that there's going to be any issues, but I can't guarantee anything because I don't have any device in hand, any device that I own right now that I could have in hand that I could use to give you solid information. So, but I just don't see that that's going to be an issue. As long as these devices are well optimized in every area, everything working together, the experience should be a really good one on both of these devices. RAZER Phone 2, you really at that price point, yeah, that's one to really consider too. You got that Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 in that one, and that 120 hertz Ultra Motion display. Woo, phenomenal on my RAZER phone. So shouldn't be any different on the RAZER Phone 2. Thank you for hanging out with me during the live stream. Appreciate it yesterday. It was on a Thursday. What was that, 28th? I don't know the exact date, man. I don't remember right now. But the live stream was fun. We talked about smartphones and how many do you own. And if it's more than one or two, why? A lot of YouTubers are going to own a lot of devices. A lot of YouTubers bring in a lot and they sell them. They bring them in and sell them like I do. From what brand or company are these smartphones from? Are you okay with just one or two? Some of you can just hang on to one. Some of you like a backup. You know, maybe you use one for business. I don't know, but some of you have 3, 4. Some of you have 10, 15. Some of you have 20, and some of you don't like selling them. You like hanging on to them. You just don't like going through the process. Some of you want to, but you just haven't gotten around to it. Some of you are in the process of selling. So a lot of different questions to that one question. But the replay video is up there. Go watch it, leave some feedback. Appreciate all of you that have. Again, thanks for being there during the live stream. Totally enjoy doing those. You never know when I'm going to do them. They just happen. So, yeah, hopefully next Thursday I can get to another one. Hopefully. Anyway, some good deals as far as... well, I should say good deal with the RAZER Phone 2, and now we have a couple devices from Sony that are going up for pre-order, and I will leave the link down below in the description area for that. So, feedback. Thanks for being here early in the morning during the early morning vlog, and I'm out. God bless. Have a good day. So my next video, this is my Project 13, and as always, you are my Project 13. Without you, it just doesn't